already tried recording this video once before and then it stopped and it didn't record anything that I wanted it to, so that's where we are. Today we're doing a little Q&A video. Well, I'm doing a little Q&A video. Sophie wanted to show you guys her tofu bowl that she made, her little Buddha bowl, so she's very excited about that, so go ahead and show them your beautiful Buddha bowl.
It's an array of things, but I'm learning. It's probably all over my mouth. If it is, you can zoom in on my face.
Okay. Well, no, go ahead.
No, it's fine.
No, I mean, whose video is it?
I know. That's why I'm letting you go.
Oh, yeah.
What were you going to say?
Are you joining me for the whole video? Are you just going to sit there and watch me listen and watch me talk about photography?
Is this going to be annoying?
I mean, people are going to definitely hear it if you chew like a cow.
I'm not chewing like a cow. Who are you calling a cow?
You're not a cow.
Yeah. Anyway, so as I was saying before I got mansplained, just kidding.
Cows definitely chew like that. They 100% chew like that. Alright, welcome back to another episode on the YouTube channel. Today we are going to be answering all of your questions from Instagram and TikTok.
I never said what kind of bowl I had.
It's a f***ing Buddha bowl. Today...
My tofu
Oh my god. Bro, go away, dude. Back to the video. Today we are going to be answering all of you guys' questions that you guys have asked me on my Instagram story as well as TikTok. Every Tuesday I will be putting up a story on my Instagram where you guys can ask all the questions that you want to. Every Wednesday will be a Q&A on the YouTube channel where I will be answering all of those questions that you guys have asked. So today is the very first episode of the Q&A. Thanks for joining me. Today, our first question is by @Ivan.Peta, and he asks a really great start-off question. How do you stay motivated to shoot as regularly? Try saying that 5 times fast. How do you stay motivated to shoot as regularly as you do? So, really great question. I would say for me, it's not so much a motivation thing, and it's more so just that I'm actively always having those mental images going on in my head. I actually haven't been able to go out and shoot like I normally would shoot in about the past 3 weeks, just because I moved and we've been getting settled in here and schoolwork and work in general, so it's just been a lot to put on the plate right now, and so going out and actively shooting like I normally would has kind of been put on the back burner, but that's okay. I think it's okay to take breaks every once in a while. I do think that when I was shooting every day, it wasn't so much motivation to try and make photos, it was just something that I actively did. It wasn't like, I'm so motivated today, let's go out and shoot. I think for me, there's one thing in my head that I always think about, that it's kind of like there are so many opportunities in a day to create good photographs, and you can't make those photographs if you're inside. Your chances of finding something worth photographing go up exponentially every time you stay outside and go explore places that you've never been before and just drive around or walk around or bike around or whatever. And you can't get those shots if you're stuck inside all the time. So I think for me, that's what it really is. Right, so my second question comes from my Instagram as well, from @JohnChrisPhotography. Thanks for the question, John. It's a little two-parter here. The first part being, who are some of your major influencers in the world of photography? I would have to say probably William Eggleston, Vivian Maier, Joel Meyerowitz, Gary Winogrand, Edward Burtynsky, Willem Verbeeck, Robert Frank. All these photographers are very influential photographers in the realm of street photography and landscape photography and really just any type of photography, just because their composition and their colors and their subject matter and the way that they provide context for all their photos and everything like that. They're all just legendary photographers who I happen to look up to. I love the color work of William Eggleston and Willem Verbeeck. I think that and Joel Meyerowitz, I think that they all have really great color photography, which is something that I'm very interested in. And then I love the way that Vivian Maier and Gary Winogrand and Robert Frank are able to get so personal and so close to their subjects and really capture the essence of the human aspect. Something that I actively want to try and pursue in my career. And I'd love for my legacy to be as great as theirs, so that when I die, people go, oh, he's one of the greats, like William Eggleston and Joel Meyerowitz and Vivian Maier and Jared Tapey. So that's my goal. The second part to that question was, how has the Academy of Art taught you or motivated you to learn more? And this isn't a paid endorsement by the Academy of Art. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I do have to say that I really truly do enjoy going to the Academy of Art University. I am an online student. I've been an online student the whole time. I have never stepped foot in a classroom, and I have to say it has been one of the greatest experiences of my life, being able to learn on my own time. If you're a person like me who likes to go back and reread all of the passages that you've had to look at and actively look through all the small details, you would absolutely love to attend the Academy of Art University. I would say that probably my two favorite classes that I've taken thus far out of the classes that I have taken have been the history of photography as well as my personal aesthetics class. When you learn about the history of photography, you learn so much more about who you want to be as an artist. Learning about all of these movements and legendary photographers only makes you a stronger artist. It allows you to talk about your work in a manner that relates back to them. And I think that that's important if you want to be a serious photographer. I think it's important to take a look at the past and see what they were doing and compare it to what we can be doing now. In terms of my aesthetics class, it was one of the most beneficial classes for me, hands down, because I was able to build my own personal brand and understand my demographics, understand how I want to be shooting and how I want to be known as a photographer and as an artist. And I think that a lot of people struggle with that. If it wasn't for the Academy of Art University, I wouldn't be having a TikTok channel and I wouldn't be doing YouTube, because I've now discovered my brand and I want to teach others. And I just remember thinking, man, if these classes are having such an impact on me, I wonder how this type of information can be relayed to others and it can impact them as artists. I really do love the Academy of Art University. You are able to, I think that it would be a very big benefit to learn from some of the professors there. The second half of this Q&A is going to be from a TikTok live that I just posted up. First question comes from @Weishi. Weishi asks, what are some of the best photography books for color and light? To answer that question, I don't think that I would recommend any type of manual handbook. Instead, I think you should take a look at some photographers' books. So for color and light, I would definitely look at William Eggleston's The Democratic Forest, Fred Herzog's Modern Color. You can look at the work of Willem Verbeeck on his YouTube channel, which will be linked down below. It really just depends on the type of lighting that you want to do. Are we talking about studio lighting? And if so, then for book-wise, I just don't think that there is a very beneficial book for studio lighting. I would turn to YouTube probably and look up some tutorials, just because it's easier to visually see somebody do it themselves. And you can just look up any type of lighting setup and I'm sure they'll have a video on it on YouTube. But for color photography, look up Vivian Maier's color photography books. You can look up, like I said, William Eggleston, Willem Verbeeck, Fred Herzog, Joel Meyerowitz, Cape Cod. I would definitely take a look at those books and study those and understand the psychology behind the colors and understand that these people are considered greats when it comes to color photography because of their use of color, and try and emulate that in your own work. The last question comes from @Roatakon. Sorry if I mispronounced that. This is a great question. What are some photographers to mimic to better understand composition? So I know I probably sound like a broken record talking at this point, but William Eggleston's composition is through academia seen as great and is talked about a lot, even though he doesn't plan for composition, he just knows that it's there. I would look at Edward Burtynsky's work. I would look at Andreas Gursky. Talk about compositional strategies and symmetry and scale and all of that, all of the above. Andrew Gursky is a great person to look at. I think that his photos are absolutely magnificent and they really capture the eye whenever you take a first glance at his work. Let's see, who else? Even filmmakers such as Wes Anderson. he's a pretty well-known one for his use of compositional strategies. I think that it would be very beneficial to check out some of his work, the stills from his films. I think that those are really influential photographers and filmmakers who you could definitely learn from. So thank you so much for the question. That was a really great one. So my phone died quite literally as we were filming the outro. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching the video and checking.
The quality is good.
The camera quality is good. It's the iPhone.
That's great. Mine's not that good.
It's just because I have a light. That's why. It looks better. So thank you guys so much for checking out the video and asking those questions. Don't forget, every Tuesday, a Instagram story where you guys can ask those questions. You guys can ask those questions down in the comments if you want. You can check out more of my work on my website, Instagram and TikTok. All of those will be linked down below. So if you wanted me to show you guys
Crystals!
my crystals that I got.
It's carnelian.
That
It's
one
your
is.
sign to get one.
So if you've been seeing that on your TikTok, go ahead and get you some of those.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Don't forget to purchase one of my prints that are on my print shop. If you guys want to go get one of those hand signed and delivered by me, you can actively get those.
I'll even sign it too.
Oh, maybe.
No, I won't.
She
It's
won't
okay.
sign them. But tomorrow is another episode of Crafting a Photograph, so you guys can be on the lookout for that. And then Friday, you will be seeing more of Sophie's beautiful face, because she will be in the video of a photo shoot that we did together last Friday. So
This lighting is just very harsh.
I know. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day.
Have a great day, and you deserve love.
Get out there and get shooting, okay? Bye.